Ever since I resigned from my job as a school teacher, it has been 2 months already. During these 2 months, I've been staying at home to rest, and now my eyesight is getting better. My health also improves a lot. I'm going to KL for a short trip. This is the first time I bought a ticket myself, and it's my first time traveling alone. Xingyuan knew that I'm going to KL on the 23rd of May, so he suggested that we can take the same flight so that when we arrived at KL, he can ask his chauffeur to bring me to my hotel. In the past, I always travel with my friends because I don't like to travel alone. It is kind of scary to stay in a hotel alone, especially at night. However, this time round, I'm going to stay in a 2-bed 2-bath 5-star hotel alone. I invited Rachel and Joey to come to KL with me. However, none of them were free during that time, so I have to be prepared to stay in the 2-bed 2-bath all by myself. At night, it's going to be very scary. I have to be mentally prepared how to overcome the fear of staying in an unfamiliar environment at night all by myself. Last year, in one of my videos, I mentioned that it is very scary for me to travel alone. So this time round, I'm going to make use of this opportunity to overcome my fear. I'm going to stay positive throughout the whole journey. I will be fine, I told myself. The second reason for me to visit KL this time is to visit my banker, who is giving me a 90% loan for my newly purchased property if I were to open a fixed account with them. The third reason for visiting KL this time is because I want to physically be there to look at my newly purchased unit. My agent told me that she got a key to enter the unit already, so this time round I got a chance to go inside my unit and have a nice view and maybe discuss with her what kind of design we would like to have for our Airbnb business. Some of you might be wondering, why am I so eager to buy property in Malaysia for investment? The reason why is because there is no ABSD in Malaysia. I can buy as many properties as I like if I can afford to buy, and also if I am able to do bank loan. It is not possible for anyone to do any bank borrowing once we tender our resignation. So I will consider myself very lucky to be able to buy this property just before I quit my job. It is very normal for Singaporeans to get only an 80% bank loan. I'm very surprised that I'm given a 90% bank loan, and also the bank interest rate is very low. It's just 3.85, which is the lowest you can get in the market. This is really a surprise for me. My second surprise is that the bank valuation is higher than the net value of the purchase price. As a result, I'm given a cashback. Just now, I mentioned I need to put a fixed deposit in a bank. The amount that is required to put inside the bank is 100k, and this cashback that I got is more than 100k. So in other words, I'm actually using the bank's money to put inside the bank to earn fixed deposit interest. Gosh, I'm actually getting an extra tool to make money. Can you see that? Can you imagine buying a house when you do not need to pay money for the down payment, you do not need to pay money for the land title transfer fee, legal fee, whatsoever fee, and you still get a cashback of more than 100k for you to do the remaining renovation work. In this case, I'm using the bank's money to open a fixed deposit account. In the end, I still get to earn fixed deposit interest without using my own money. One thing I need to clarify is that it is not possible for everybody to enjoy the 90% bank loan like me. It all depends on the job that you're doing. For me, because my job is a very safe job, so somehow it's giving me the privilege of enjoying the 90% bank loan. Well, what's the plan for my purchase of this unit is that after I get the key, which is somewhere around the end of this year, I'll be able to start renovating, and all I need to do is to put in maybe a Singapore 10k for the renovation. So what can I get with this 10k renovation? I can buy beds, sofa, curtain, lighting and wallpaper. I can save a lot of money because the developer not only provided me with 2 kitchen cabinets and a wardrobe in the master bedroom, they also provided me with a fridge, a washing machine and an oven. I just need to buy one more set of electrical appliances for the studio unit, and also some simple furniture to dress up the rooms. Airbnb can be quite competitive. So in order to stand out from the rest, we need to be very particular about our interior design. It is best that we have something unique, which other Airbnb does not have. How much do I expect to earn from this Airbnb business? Based on this particular unit, well, my unit is a dual key unit. The bigger unit is 1 room, 1 bath with a living room and a kitchen. I will be able to rent it out at 450, while the smaller room is a studio apartment. I will be able to rent it out at about 250. There are 30 days in a month. Assume I only rent it out for 20 days. So 700 times 20 days times 0.9 is because I need to less off the utility bills, which contributes about 10% of the total profit, and times 0.7 is because I need to pay 30% of the rental collected to the operator. So after minusing all these fees, I will still have a profit into my pocket of 8,820. That is before I pay for the miscellaneous fee and the tax. What is the estimated monthly installment? My monthly installment is about 7,500. Assume I collected 8,820 ringgit. After minusing the monthly installment of 7,500, I should be able to have an excess pocket money of 1,003, which I can reserve that to pay off the miscellaneous maintenance fee and also the property tax. Well, I must say that it is not easy to get such a good pricing project with extremely good location. Everything is perfect, and I don't even have to incur the down payment and whatever fee that I have to pay by right. To buy a property in KL, I need to fork out about Singapore 60 to 80k, but in this case I didn't even pay a cent, and I even have a cashback. When we receive cashbacks from our purchase, we need to be extra careful because some projects, they are not so ideal for purchase. They give cashback is to attract buyers, but in the end they are attracting the low profile buyers who are just aiming for the cashback. Once the project is completed, they are going to sell their units at very cheap price. Some might even go for leilong because they are unable to pay the monthly installment. Now, prices of our properties will be affected if our neighbors leilong their properties. So we must make sure when we buy our properties, we have to check into the profile of our neighbors. If our neighbors are of high profile, very unlikely they will leilong their properties, and in the long run our properties will appreciate in values. If the buyer buy the property just for the sake of the cashback, very likely this buyer might be short of cash, and in the long run when it comes to money installment, he or she may not be able to pay for it, and the property will end up being leilong. Some developers, they want to sell the project fast, so they give very big discounts to the buyers. However, the quality of the materials used might be inferior, and also the furnitures and the carpentry work might be a great disappointment. Why do I say so? Because I really encountered such a project just not long ago. I was attracted to buy the project because it was selling at 1,004 per square feet, and the bank valuation is at 1,900 per square feet. That means I have a cashback of 500 per square feet. However, I did not go ahead with this project because later on I found out that the location is not ideal for Airbnb. Why is that so? Because there is no shops or any entertainment whatsoever in the surrounding. It is basically located in the midst of Malay Kampong. The only advantage is that it is 20-meter walk away from an MRT. But I think to be located in such a place, it makes me feel very miserable, because let's say in the middle of the night I feel hungry, I want to eat something. when I get out of the hotel, I basically find nothing. So it is kind of isolated, I feel, so I didn't go ahead with the purchase. Second reason for not buying is because of the quality of the furniture. How does that feel? It feels like you enter into a show flat with the furniture that is ready-made. There are so many things to take note of when we are buying foreign properties. We want to make money, not to lose money. We really need someone who is honest and sincere in guiding us and helping us to get a good property to invest. If you are looking for some good property to invest, do drop me a WhatsApp note. I'll be able to link up with you and share with you what are the properties that are good for investment. I've come to the end of my sharing, and that's all I'm going to share today. I'll leave my WhatsApp number in the comment box below. Should you have any inquiries, do give me a WhatsApp note and I'll link up with you and share with you more in detail. If you find values in my videos, do subscribe and give me a like. See you in my next video.